Okie dokie. If I believe YouTube, then we are live. So, get my windows in here. And if you're on YouTube watching the recording, you might want to skip ahead a few minutes as my chatters come in. I will say hi and we'll get started. I have my new PTP Elements stamps that came in. They're now available on my Etsy shop, which is Inky Obsession. CB, early bird gets the worm. Look at you. How the heck are you? So let me get started as I see people coming in tomorrow. Okay. Hey, Robin. Joan. Sorry for that late notice, Joan. Oh, my gosh. Nothing like a 3-minute warning. Hey, Ellie. April. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Kath. Good to see you guys in chat. Mika, is it Micah? Mika. I don't know. I'm going to go with Micah. Hi, Ann. Welcome. Okay, so I'll try to start talking through. I got quite a number of layers of stuff out here on my desk at the moment. I've been running down back and forth yesterday and today, playing with things here and there. Hey, Jane. Oh, thanks. Welcome. So first on the list is finally my new stamps are out and available. They're in my Etsy shop, which is Inky Obsessions. These are I call them Pictographs 2.0. These are my new generation of the characters, and they are available in either the full unmounted rubber sheet. They're $25, or you can get the full set cling mounted for $28. Same set, either unmounted or cling mounted. Hey, Dot. These are a wood mounted set. I can special order wood mounted for you if that's what you want. Of course, they're more expensive, but when I order a new set of stamps with KP Rubber Moon, who's my manufacturer, she has to order a steel plate, and as a gift to me for a new plate, she takes all my stamps and mounts them, wood mounts them for me. And this set right here, you can see no, they're separate on here too, because this is how I use them. On this set, you can choose to keep them in a block, but I like to use them individually, like little stacks. So that's how she wood mounted these for me. So that's what these are. Let me get these out of my way. And move these off to the side for now. We'll play with these in a little bit. I got a whole lot of layers going on here on my desk. Ay, ay, ay. Whoop. Okay, so I have, if you've watched me, follow me on social media, you'll see that I have been foiling a little. So I'll kind of show you real quickly what I was doing. So I made these, and I got to tell you, I'm not a fan of this red foil. You only see it red when it's on an angle, and it's kind of like too flashy. I was hoping it would be like Chinese red kind of thing to put a little something on the bottom of my art and things with images, but no, not so much. Oh, cool, Libby. Thanks. I appreciate that. You ordered some art foamies. Hey, Glenda. So these are just these new stamped images. And this is actually, so let me explain what I did here. I stamped the images on just a regular piece of copy paper, which I don't have here, but that's what I did. I stamped it on copy paper, and I took it to my laser printer, and I laid it on the glass of the laser printer. Meanwhile, I took a carrier sheet of copy paper and took a repositionable glue stick and went over that. And on top of that, I laid, this time, Unru paper. This is an experiment. I don't know if it's going to come off. Hey, Pat. Hey, Candy. Or if it's just going to tear up. And it might just tear up. I don't know. This is one of my experiments that I've done for you. Oh, hell's bells. Will I even be able to start it? This is really fragile handmade paper from Thailand. You know what? I bet it's not going to work. It may have been a little too, maybe the glue was still too tacky to put it on there. Shoot! That one doesn't look like it's going to cooperate with me. Well, isn't that a disappointment? Way to start off a stream. Yeah, this is just, it's just pulling apart. So good idea, not so great in execution. But I guess I could pull little sheets off like that and collage it here and there. So we'll put that in the later pile. Where did I just put all those? Oh, here. Okay, these are that. This is a piece of coffee dyed paper that was in one of the packets that Robin had sent me at one time. And I foiled a design I downloaded. Did the same thing. Copied, printed that out on my laser printer. Then laid the black and white copy on the glass. Then put this coffee stain in my paper drawer and let it have the laser toner on here in black. And then I foiled over it. Does that make sense? That was a lot of steps, I know. Hey, Helen. Oh, thanks. Good to see you here. Hey, Josie. So that's how I did most of these. And this, that's just on copy paper, but I love that design. Jackie, that's from that Creative Market or Marketplace that you sent me to. It's your fault. I downloaded those. This is a Tim Holtz stamp. I've seen Robin use this one recently, and I thought it was really cool. And I love text. So this is a piece of, I believe it's onion skin on a carrier sheet. Yeah, and that one's going to pretty much come off of there. That's what the Unru was supposed to do. As you can see, it did not. I'm not going to peel that now. This is rose gold foil. And this is also on onion skin, I believe. Yeah, that looks like onion skin. This is another one of Robin. She's coffee stained a certificate. See the frame behind it? And so I used that same dot dash design and printed it out on here and foiled it with the bronze foil. Ah, love that. This is an old vintage bond paper that I foiled this pattern on. Here's another one of these. This is Unru paper. Let's see if this is any better. Come on, baby, work with me. See, maybe you just can't do Unru. Crap. Nope. Not going to work. We'll put that up there in the possible, figure out how we can, maybe I can heat it. Maybe I can heat the back of it with a heat gun a little bit. And sure, April. Maybe I can, hey, Susan. Hey, Jim. Oh, good. You got it. It's easier to tell you when I can use my hands and talk than on Facebook. But maybe I can heat this up a little bit, just a little bit with my heat gun and see if that'll reactivate the glue enough to release it. Because that's really fine paper. Here's another one. This is on, oh, this is the indigo blue, Jackie. Jackie was going to try, she ordered some of that indigo blue, and she was going to try putting that on a carrier sheet, which I did. And maybe I'm just too heavy-handed with that glue. Actually, it looks like it's going to work. So that's on that indigo blue rice paper that goes really transparent. So that's yay. This is the copy paper that I made the other print on the red foil. Oh, these are all my Hang on, these are just the originals. No, I was looking for those. No wonder I couldn't find them. They're down here. Yeah, these are just the originals that I use to put on the glass of my laser printer while I put the other papers in there. So that's those. So then I got on this kick. I had all these papers, or all these foil sheets that were used, but still had some schmutz on them. So see how much has gone out of that? I run this one through there, I don't know how many times. And this one, see, this one's almost all gone. But there's enough on there to get little speckles of this. So that was my idea. Like, hey, maybe I'll just do that. I don't want it to cover the whole jelly print like it did before. But I don't know about the pixie spray. I have it, Jim. Have you used that, Jackie? Hey, Cher. 6:30 a.m. early bird. Well, good morning to you. Have a cup of Joe. So anyway, let's see, what did I do first? It's kind of hard to tell at this point. Doesn't really matter. But I was foiling these. Remember these? I tried to duplicate these and that collage that I cut down to ATCs that I really, really liked. And I was trying to duplicate that image. So I did several of those, right? And they have different levels of how much the foil stuck just to paint. So I'm not using, there's no toner on here, either printer toner or the liquid toner. The only thing that's pulling the foil off these foil sheets is when the acrylic paint on the jelly prints heats up when you put it through the mink, and some of it sticks. So you can see, like, all over, there's a little bit of a sheen. That's not just that paint. So that's what I did to these, getting ready, because either tonight or tomorrow, hopefully, I'll get to do another one of those collages. So that's what I started doing. And I thought, you know, so a lot of that foil sheet was used. And I thought, well, man, I'm burning through a lot of foil. What can I do with these? Hey, Judy. So that's what I started doing. And then I thought, hey, let's just take some of these used sheets like this, right? There's a lot of foil left on. So I just started overlapping these on other jelly prints to see what I could come up with. And these you can see where I've used pretty much everything that's on. You can see on this side better probably. This one's still got a little bit of circles left on it. So don't throw away your foil sheets after you use them, because I was thinking to myself, hey, self, how about if we just pulled random jelly plates, use one of these used foil sheets and put it through, and maybe it'll just come out kind of peppery on there, which this one worked exactly like it was in my head. See, just that little bit of gold that's picked up that was left on those used sheets, right? And then I thought, when I was over there, there's a little bucket I have of different kind of punchinella. And I have this one, this piece, right? And I thought, hey, I wonder if I slid that through there, if it would just foil around there. Well, can you see the grooves in there? It did that. And I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. Let's do that again. Again, doesn't always work. So I'm going to make a pile over here, because you can see what happened. This one was, I don't know if it's because it was all paint, where this was just the stripes, or if it's because this is deli and how it adheres instead of the black bond paper. I don't know what the difference was. Eileen, hello, my dear. But as you can see, I've showed you again what not to do. It's a goner. So I'll just show you some of these. We'll burn through these pretty quick. These surfboards on here, I wasn't wild about the set of them. They were just kind of But now they got a little bit of peppered shimmer on there. They're not so bad. And then this one, you can see where the design was missing. See on the circle, you see that dot dash design? Where the blue of the print, the paint on here was blue, metallic. And that's showing through the holes. And then down here, there was a different design used on that part of the foil, like chevrons. And you can see that. Now this one pulled off almost everything. That was just a cleanup print. So it was splotchy like that, but now all the splotchy has a gold sheen to it. So that made it kind of okay. This one, I only wanted it to be a little peppering, and it pulled off the whole thing. So you can't really control that unless you put one through that's got hardly no foil left on it. This one was a really cool jelly print. And I'm trying to make out what that was there, because I don't, look at that. I don't know where that came from, that rainbow looking effect in there. I don't remember that being on the print. It was mostly black and gold. You can still see the shadows of some pictographs in there. Well, I can. Well, maybe you can't, but I can. So you don't know, you never know what you're going to get. Now this one was kind of a thin sheen that came over the whole thing. But, you know, if I cut these surfboards out and use them individually, maybe, I don't know. This one came out pretty cool. That's one of Joan's stencils. It was in a metallic paint, similar to this. And then I did my Crazy Eights over it. But that came out pretty interesting. This surfboard one came out pretty cool because the paint was, you know, just through the stencil. So that was a kind of a blasé design, but that gold kind of picked it up a little bit. So if I cut one out, it might not be too horrible. And this was that holographic foil that I put one of Joan's prints through. Look at it down here, how that came out. Just kind of splotched through there. It almost looks fragmented. You can't hate that, people. Hey, Tamra, I think you slipped in earlier, if not, hi. Hey, Virginia. Make sure I'm getting everybody. This was a jelly print through a badass stencil that was all like an orangey red metallic. You can see some of that color up here on the end. And if you look closely, you can see that peeking out here and there. But it mostly from here looks like it's all gold. Oh, where we go? Focus. There we go. That one looks almost all gold. This one's a little cray-cray. Woo, doggy. I'll use teeny tiny little bits of this. Or you could even, you know, cut out a surfboard and see what happens. But that was like an experiment gone bad with the rose gold. This was a jelly print, Jackie, that the stencil that you made me, you'll recognize in there. But now it's got a little extra sheen all over it. But you only see it when it hits the light a certain way. And this was one of Joan's clean-off papers. That had that halo pink gold in there, but that made it even cooler. This one, again, not a fan of that red foil. I had a bronze-colored circle for my round jelly plate that was on here. So I thought, hey, I'll lay that over there. Yeah, not so much. I mean, I guess maybe little bits of it might be okay here and there, but I won't do that again. So then the unroo that I jelly plated with the end of last time, I thought, let's put one of those babies through there. And that came out like that. You can't hate that. And here's the real fine piece that I really liked. It's got that extra little hit of shimmer. And look how it creased it with the foil being used so many times going through there and being reheated. It put like some creases in there, which I think are really cool. You can't hate that, people. And then, oh, mercy. Let's see. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. And then I like those coffee stain papers that Robin sent me that I foiled on. And I thought, hey, probably should make some more of those. So I did. So I was out coffee staining. Right before I got on, I was chasing the new Magicals. They're called Glitz and Really Not. Oh, great. I know. Actually, it doesn't take that long, CB, once you get cranking. Yeah, I do too. I like that combination, Jackie. Yeah, I don't like that. It's too red. It's too Christmas red or something. I don't know. Not a fan. So I started coffee staining papers today. It was a little breezy, so I was, right before I came here, I was chasing 3 around the yard before I came in. But I took some stuff that I thought might look cool. And you remember when I was doing using Seth Apter's metallic sprays on my jelly plate? I can't get him to stand still long enough, Jim, but I should have got him when he had 6 staples in his head. Made him a little shiny. Hey, Rachel. So these were the pickup papers where I picked up most of the color and some of the metallic pigment lifted with it, so that I could go back and do a cleanup and pull those other prints off, if you remember that whole thing. And these look like they were like throwaway sheets, but they had pretty stuff on them. So I thought, I'm going to coffee stain these. And then look what happened. Look how it ran and pulled and made these little, what are they called? Blooms. But look at the back. The back is just as pretty, if not prettier. Like, how cool is that? Here's the green one that I did. And look what it does on that side. I like that side better. And these were onion skin jelly prints. So I think some of these had too much paint on them to really make use of the coffee stain. I can see the difference because I was here. Hey, Linda. You guys probably wouldn't be able to tell much, but there is a difference. Here's just what I did with that one badass stencil. That's on onion skin. Here's another piece of Unru that I coffee stained. Or that print that we did last week. I might use that somewhere today. And this we did. This is an old eye stencil. So I must have done this on the last sale, but it came out, it pulled really cool through the stencil. But I tea stained or coffee stained that. Just used instant coffee and water in a spray bottle. Here's a piece of that. Xander's not here yet. She might be here late. She's in a Zoom class. Hey, Kayla. She's in a Zoom class. But this is the bamboo paper that Xander showed me on Amazon. No, she didn't show me. She was telling me that Pigment Tokyo had bamboo paper that was similar to rice paper. So I looked on Amazon and found bamboo paper, which is this stuff, but it has the grid on it for like practice, which I don't follow. But it's more like rice paper, but it's bamboo paper. So I was surprised though that the Sumi ink didn't move when it got soaking wet with coffee. That kind of surprised me. This was a deli print. Remember that one that we did? I thought that was a cool print. But I copied it. This one has some bronze paint in it, and that one. This was one of those Dixie piece of deli paper, that real fine stuff. I don't know that you really can see it through here, but it's an experiment. So, what are you going to do? This was just a cleanup print. I saw that. This one came out pretty cool. Remember that was through one of the eye stencils. So that came out kind of cool looking. And here's another. This is rice paper. And again, I am very surprised that the Sumi didn't react. It was literally soaking wet. I ordered the texture plate from Xander. I can't. Oh, good. So that's what I've been doing. And I was going to, I want to foil these too. So this is that PhotoDot app that I was using. And then I think the last time I streamed, I used one of the pictures it generated as my picture for posting let me find it real quick. For posting this one that I was going to stream. Remember that little ditty if you saw that one? So I printed this out. And on just regular, is it resume? No, this feels like bond. No, wait. No, I think it's bond paper. It is bond paper. And coffee stained it And you see how the ink kind of ran here and there all together. You can't visibly see that mermaid tail that's hidden in there and different parts of it. It just kind of blurred it. I've got to foil this yet. But look at the back. Remember you guys when we were in Gala, Kathy, who else is on here? April. When we were in Arizona, how the one technique Robin was showing us did a different color bloom on the back where it bled through. That's kind of what that one did. And these are all on coffee stain resume paper. Again, I was out there foiling like a maniac. So I took the coffee stain paper, put it in the tray of my laser printer, put the black and white of this chevron design on there, and fed it through. And that, and that, and some scripting stamps again, right? So I need to foil these, but I think we've got enough foil going right now that maybe we shall move on. And another thing I wanted to try to do is, here are those stamps that I just left them on the, I cut up the thing to hold them that they were on. Actually, I want to round this one because that plastic is deadly when it's at a point. Ask me how I know. Okay, let's put those over there. Oh, and I got my big Art Foamy, the larger size of the Pictograph stacks, the 2.0 designs. KP sent those to me when she sent me the rubber stamps. So what I want to do, I think, is I think I want to do another can't say it. I'm trying to read. I can't. You've been. I have been. So, oh, let me give you a little background here of this week. Sweet Moses. So, Tuesday morning went off like any other Tuesday morning, and it was shower day for my mom. So I got her breakfast, and we got her coffee, and then after a while, around 10:30, 10:45, got her in the shower, which I help her do now, and help her get dressed and get her lotioned up and all that good stuff. Did all that. Everything was normal. About 12:45, she came out in the living room where I was, and one of her friends called her on the phone, and she, I'm listening to the conversation, and I noticed that she is repeating herself, like almost uncontrollably. I thought, oh, that can't be good. Long story. Then when she got off the phone, I said, Mom, are you hungry? How about something to eat? So she couldn't really say it, but she eats these little cups of rice pudding and a little thing of Ensure when she wants a snack. So I got her a little cup of rice pudding. I opened it. I put the spoon in. She's left-handed. I put the spoon in her hand, handed her the pudding cup. She dropped it 3 times, which she never does. She picked it up, and when she picked it up the last time, she picked it up. If this was the cup, she picked it up sideways with her hands in the pudding, and then trying to hit the spoon on the side of the cup to eat. And I thought, okay, we gotta do something. So I called her doctor. She went to drink the Ensure and just poured it down her face and down her shirt. Called the doctor, said call 911, which we did. Ambulance came. They let me go with her, actually. So they just relaxed the rules enough. I was the first other person in an ambulance since COVID started. Went to the hospital. She had a mini stroke, which is kind of like a precursor to a full-blown stroke. So thank God, her symptoms that she had, by the time they took her from the ambulance to the CAT scan room, they didn't even check her in. I had to go in and check her in. They just took her right to the CAT scan and did a regular CAT scan. Then they ran one with contrast. And by the time they brought her in the room with me, she was talking normal. She remembered everything that happened. So we were very lucky with that. But she's been a little tired and weak, which they told me to expect, that she would, take a while to build up her strength. And So anyway, they admitted her to watch her and run more tests. So they did a heart echo and an MRI the next day. And we were able to go. We couldn't go in the hospital with her once they admitted her. We couldn't go upstairs until her COVID test came back negative, which happened the day that after she came home. So anyway, that's been what's going on. On Wednesday, Mom was in the hospital. Dave was up at urgent care having the staples pulled out of his head, and I was in having an ultrasound. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Just another day at the Parrish house. But anyway, she's good. I think she's a little, like, I don't want to say depressed. She'll laugh and talk, but she told one of her friends when she called her yesterday that she's depressed, and she knows that she can't go back to her house now. I was taking her back to her house one day every weekend, take her in the morning and pick her up about 8 o'clock in the evening, and she'd have company off and on all day. With neighbors coming to visit, my brother and my nephew and stuff. But yeah, so that was that. So it's been kind of I think I've been down here a few minutes here and there more just to keep my sanity. So I'm going to try to repeat the collage, and I'll never repeat it because I don't even remember what the hell I did. But I know I started out with that silver black ink. Remember these trading cards we did? Oh, I had those surfboards too. Oh, hell, do I have any of those surfboards? Maybe I can't do this now. I want to have all those elements in there. Crap. Hang on. Let me see. If I got any surfboards available. I really like that as an element in there. Ugh. Yeah, I know, Jackie. It was lucky that I was here. I mean, she's hardly ever by herself. I'm here all the time because I'm working from home now. Dave works a split schedule, so every other week he's working and every other week off. And but now I'm kind of afraid. We would go every once in a while when things lightened up. We go grab a bite and like eat it outside under a tree somewhere, not go in the restaurant, or run some errands, go to Costco or some, big outing. But never gone more than 3, maybe 4 hours tops. And that's if we had to run across town for stuff. Oh, sorry, I need a drink. Might pull out some little bits to use in this one that look like they might go. But now I'm afraid to leave her by herself, at least for the next while. So they did a telemed call with me yesterday. No, what's today? Saturday, Thursday, I guess it was. I don't know. It doesn't matter when it was. Suggested physical therapy to help get her strength back. And of course, I told her, and she turned her nose up to that. And I said, well, she said we could probably get them to come here. And then she finally said, well, I'll do it if I don't have to pay for it. I'm not paying for it. Well, sweet Jesus. I said, now's no time to be foolish. You have the money. You never pay a copay, so you probably won't have to. But even if you do, you should take that part of it off the table. Here's the print I was trying to explain that we did with those set sprays after I picked up on that, what I thought was a waste sheet that I just coffee stained. Here's what we picked up after that. Remember that stamp, that amoeba stamp? When I was on that kick. So we'll see. I'm going to give her this weekend. The nurse is supposed to follow up with me next week, and we'll see where we are then. But she's sleeping a lot, which they said she would be extra tired. Sorry, my head's down. I'm not really looking at chat right now. I'm looking for a surfboard. Man, oh, here's some. I could use those. Those will work, right? That's kind of a cool piece to put in there, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, here's some. Okay, we're good. Oh, the world is good. All right, I'll come back in here when I get to my black and white phase. I might even try to get some of this in there. That's that one with Jackie's stencil. Was it genetics, Jackie? Am I remembering that right? I don't remember much right. So, okay, we can proceed. I didn't want to get too far gone into this thing and then not have the right parts, because I really would like to, you know, get the same feel to these. And I was worried that the background was going to be too plain, but I love the off-white background with just a few elements here and there of that. Right? With the shimmery shine. Look at that little surfboard sticking through there. You turn it a certain way, you really see the gold, but when you turn it another way, you don't. So I'm going to leave some of these out so I can see different elements and colors that I used from inspiration. We'll put that up there for now. So how I started this, if I recall, is I wet a piece of paper. This is just Strathmore 11 by 15 watercolor paper, nothing fancy. And I wet it. Of course, I have the fan blowing behind me, so God knows where the water's going. Let me just spread this out a little bit and let that sit for a minute. Oh, here we go. I think during this phase, I'm going to have to turn the fan off. It's not helping me. You just showed us some surfboards, didn't you? I did. Did I miss something else? I did find surfboards. High five, Jim. Why is Jim getting a high five? I'm missing all kind of good stuff in chat. Oh, yeah, I do. I do, Jim, but it was not the color family that I wanted. Those were those burgundy ones and the green ones. I wanted that blue, gray, gold kind of a thing going on there. So now I'm going to take some of this silver black ink, Yasutomo. It's got a beater ball in there that you got to break loose. Sometimes it gets stuck on the bottom, and that helps mix it up because this will settle. I'm going to put some in this little dish, but that's going to settle. So I'll have to keep trying to stir that a little bit. And let me use one of these brushes. Get my bubbles out of there. So I'm picking up all ink. Too bad I couldn't show you that on camera, but I've showed you before. I'm using one of the Lebanzon bamboo brushes. And these natural hairs, they hold a lot of air. So you got to kind of pounce them in water a little bit so that you get the bubbles out. So the next time when you reload it with ink, it holds a lot of ink. Makes sense? It does to me. All right. Now, I don't remember how wet I had to have this before. I feel discombobulated, like my brain's not all functioning. So work with me, people. All right. Let's just do something here. And I'm just going to do this down here. I think this is going to come up silver. I'm going to do real big sweeping characters. All right. Because I just want it to bleed. And I want the silver to come up. So we'll see if it does or not. This is all going to be in the background. And remember, these are all going to get cut up. So nobody will know anything that this said. Like these, I don't even know what I'm doing over here, but that's okay. All right. Oh, I got way too much ink out there. I love how this immediately turned silver on this very porous paper. Smells like mold when it's wet. Does? Let me have a little snort. I don't smell it at all. Maybe yours is moldy. All right, let me let this bad boy sit over here safely and dry. So come on, work with me. Do the same thing you did last time. Look at all this ink. That was not my brightest move ever. Can I get it back in there? Oh my goodness. Oh, you just have the black Yasutomo. Well, I have some of that too, actually, but oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, why are you even going to try this, Daddy? Are you feeling lucky, punk? Oh, actually, I cannot look at chat. So other than what's going to stick to the bowl, I got a whole bunch of that back in there. I am shocked at that. That's a disaster waiting to happen, but that's okay. So you can see this see the silver start to come up in that. I'm going to go back, way back, and I'm going to look. Hey, Claire. I'm going to look at pictures as I put this together again and see if I can. I mean, I know I can't duplicate it, and it doesn't have to be duplicated, but I love that one so much. Every time I have to send one of those cards out, it pains me to let it go. That sounds selfish, I know, but oop, there we go. There was one of the pictures partway through. Oh, that was, got to go back before then. Here we go. This is the ones I wanted before I did all the extra little bits of line work. All right, let's see what happens. So while this dries, I'm going to set this aside dangerously on my keyboard. Great. I'm going to cut some of these out so I have these at the ready. I like this piece. I like these pieces. Oh, you know what? This is the same, because remember I had the kebab stamp, the pictograph stamps. This is the same set of pictographs. So let's cut some of these out. If you're watching the recording, you might want to zippity-doo-dah forward because I am not the best cutterer. Or the quickest, for sure. Oop, I want that kind of rounded. One. Let the pressure go. I just later. Oh, thanks, Jackie. I know it's been a hell of a week, I got to tell you. So anyway, I was asking her today. No, what's today? What is today? Today's Saturday, right? Good Lord. I asked her yesterday. I said, Mom, because usually on Saturday she'll go over her house and visit. And I said, Mom, what do you want to do this weekend for going to the house? She said, I think I better stay put. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I said, well, that's fine. You don't have to go this weekend, of course, but when you want to, you tell me. So I'm not going to apply any pressure, but I think she's going to be uncomfortable being by herself when she sees what happened. It's funny that she remembers everything, though, about it. She knew what the girlfriend she was talking to. She knew she was repeating stuff. And she knew that she spilled the pudding and how she picked it up and that she couldn't wipe her hand off. it was, I was just praying and praying like, oh my God, please don't let these symptoms be something that lingers here for her. Sunday morning for you, Green. Don't throw me off. I'll be all convinced it's Sunday. I like these shiny ones. Oh, that's a shocker, isn't it? But yeah, so we're pretty good. I just got her dinner before I came down. And Dave's upstairs. So and my brother, God bless him, he just left Tuesday morning, flew to the Bahamas. A friend of his has 2 boats there, his yacht, 87 foot, I think it is. And another, if anybody is a boater, you'll know what a center console is, but it's got 3 big outboard engines on it. So it's a little boat, but it's a big little boat. Both boats were there. And apparently the Bahamas was closing down because of COVID. And July 22nd, I think, was the date that you had to be in there to get any assets out, or it's there for the duration. So his buddy Joe and his wife and my brother took off. So my brother's running the small boat, following the big boat. They got there and it was perfect weather, and they got there and it was howling. So they got out of the island where were they? I forget what island they were on. But they got out of there and they ran to Chub Cay and laid up there. And we're going to leave the next morning. It was blowing worse the next morning. And he sent us videos, and you can hear, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's paradise, right? But it's howling. And so they may end up having to abandon the whole ordeal and fly back from Chub Cay and leave the boats there and go back another time. Let me put that down one side because it's got a straight edge there. This is getting dry. It's not quite there. I might hit it with the heat gun. Excuse me. Actually, this, you know what? I might cut this right up the middle and let half the diamond be on each side like a, let's just do it. Okay, now I got some bits going here. All right, I'm going to get the heat gun because I'm down to just a couple puddles left. So I don't want to sit here and wait just because there's a couple puddles. I'm not a waiter for puddles, a puddle waiter. Where the hell is my, oh my. Hey, Rachel, hey, Kathy, did you have, what year was this third? She's okay now, Kathy. Yes, she had a mini stroke. And thankfully all the symptoms she was having all resolved within hours. So she was really lucky on that one. I've got all these stamps out here. Find another place to put them. They're blocking my plug. Yeah. He could. Got a little puddle over there. A little puddle up there. I love how this ink does on watercolor paper when it's wet and how it disperses. I'll show you a close up here in a minute. I'm not so loving that it curls. Let's see if I can uncurl it with some heat. Hey, Vicki. Hey, Jan. Yeah, thanks, Jan. Did Rachel and Vicki, did you guys see the printables yet for this month? I think they're my favorites. They're awesome. So I'm talking about Robin McClendon. Her August printables will be out soon. She gives the design team access to them early so we can figure out what we're going to do. and they are awesome. Something happened to my printer. I was printing them out. I was going to show everybody, but I don't have the complete set printed out. And I didn't want to show them without being able to show everything, but they are good. A lot of rusted elements. He's nice. Okay. So here's, see where that bleeds and has that shadow around that, and how you get that blue silver. There you go. There's a good shot. Let me turn this daylight lamp on too. That might help a little bit. Isn't that cool what that does? I just love that. There you go. You can see a good, the one on the far right of your screen. You can see that blue popping up in there. But it's pretty random. Love it. Okay, so now let's get to gluing. Get my water bottle out of the way. I don't need this foil out here. That's shit everywhere. Get those out of the way for now. So I want to get those. Where the heck did I put them? Did I put them back in this pile? Oh, Lord. Say it didn't. So here. I'm going to punch some of these. I did not put the big flourish. Remember I had the big flourish stamp on these before with the ink? You were asking me something. Oh, did you see the August printables yet, Rachel? They are gorgeous. But I didn't want to get out the liquid toner ink and get the other sheet messed up and the roller and all that crap. I didn't feel like going into it. But I don't think it'll be missed. I think these are quite lovely enough. And when you get a little bit of that, it will be even lovelier. Oh, Lord. I'm going to take a couple sizes and get some circles of this. No, I'm going to read your comments. Oh, she did. Okay, I can't stand it. I'm going to show you a few. Now, this isn't the whole set. I got to check and see what happened to my printer. It stopped. I printed them from upstairs down here, and they didn't go. But these are close-ups of some of them. Look at the texture, and it almost looks shiny. Right? Look at that one. Oh, God. Here's a close-up of the Punchinella gold dots on that one print. Oh my God, look at these. I mean, these are just one prettier than the next. This was a handmade paper. This is the one that I used in a recent collage that she had shared with her Patreons. And then if it's not the same one, it's very similar. But this is included in this month's printables that everybody can buy. Is that print or the Mink that may? This is no Mink. This is just printed off my printer onto copy paper from Robin McClendon's printable. They're on her Teachable site for the August printables. Right? Look at this one. She made this. Oh, Xander's not here, but this was made out of the stencil Xander gave her when we were in Arizona. Coffee stained. And that's all I have. There are others, several others actually, and they did not print. So when I can give it the black paper. Oh, these. So okay, I'm sorry. I thought you meant what I was showing you. So let me go back and see what you just asked me. Hang on. Is that paint or the Mink that made it so shiny? So it was metallic paint, but the real shine that you're seeing is the Mink. There's a little glaze almost of the Mink. I can feel it on top of this, but it's real sparse in some places and heavier in others. See, this corner is pretty heavy, but when you get further in, you can see where it's not quite as heavy, but it does something to the sheen of it. But that's the Mink. Acrylic paints. Black paper. Acrylic paint. Allie, I'm assuming you're talking to somebody else other than me. Because I'm lost again. You mean acrylic paints on the jelly plate that I foiled with? Yes, that the mink, if that's what you're saying, the mink. I know, aren't they? I know. They really are. I mean, I've loved all of them, and some more than others that I gravitate to, but these are like, mamacita. So I'm going to start trying to grab some of these round bits here. I'm trying to take this one with this one. Oop. Got to cut some of that off. So I can get a little bit better bite in there. But you can't really see the circle, can you? Well, we'll just do that. I'll take what I want, not what I'm given. Just try to respond to Green's question. Oh, okay. Thanks. I need all the help I can get, as we all know. I'm going to take this piece with just that paint on it out of there. See, I really want the circle to show. I need an in-between stamp. I need a little something in between that. I'll just do it. I need another big one, though. Let's take one over here. Can I get one in here? All right. See, that still has some good bits in it. And I have this one I punched out before that we can use. Is this? That's just black. Okay. This. Trash. Give me another big one. I want another big one. See, Kathy, thanks for popping in. Another one of these here with all those rings in it that I can get. I don't think I'm going to need another one, or I won't have any room for surfboards. We'll go with that for now. Because I do need to put in some black and white stuff too with circles. They're coming. They's coming. So let's just play a minute. Oh crap, what did I get on there? Ink. There must have been a little puddle of ink somewhere that I didn't see. How rude. Oh, here. Well, let's just do that. And if it's schmutz, I'll collage over it. No one will be the wiser except for us. Hey, Claire. Did I say hi to you already? Or are there two Claires in here? I have no idea. Okay. Let's just, this is the same piece. Well, they're going to be cut up. I got to keep reminding myself. We're going to cut them up. Cut them up. Okay, so I throw one up here. Let's throw one down here. Ish. And this one, let's cut this in half. And maybe put one down like so. Maybe like this and hide that schmutz. See how we do that? No one will be the wiser. This is a little bit of a schmutz up there. We'll just do that. Now I got these little ones, and this has a schmutz, but we'll schmutz the schmutz. So hang on to that. Let's see what we got going here with surfboards. And let's see here. I'm not watching chat. I'm not doing my job. Let me put one over here. I don't really know. Should I run one like this across here? Maybe. It's going to get cut up, but I don't know. That's so pretty. I hate to cover that up, but we must. We must cover it. I like the shinier ones. Maybe we'll put this one down like that and save that for something else shiny. Like maybe this little charmer will go up there. Like so. Maybe one down here. Like so. All right. That's something. That's a starting point. Let me get the old Oohoo Grow Stick out here. Piece of deli. And let's have at some of this. Okay. Let's just start here. All right. If anybody wants me, all caps and somebody yell. So I wanted to make sure, so many people were asking me, emailing me and stuff, when my new stamps were going to be out. They are out and they are in my Etsy shop for sale as I speak. So my Etsy shop is Inky Obsessions. And I'm going to I'll show you another. Oh, Lord. They're available in same stamps, 2 different ways. Here's what the set looks like with the 2.0 pictographs, I call them, the new symbols that match the new stencils, right? And this is the cling set. And they're also available for a few dollars cheaper in a full rubber sheet where you can do as you wish with that sheet. I'll put them up there. Let's put you right about there. I don't know why, but why not? Put this one up. I'm going up the blank spots here is what I'm trying to do. Hey, Eminem. Hey, Pearl-Ann. So hoping for a little calmer week. Dave's off this week coming. So I'll have some backup here if needed. God bless him. Acetate. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, Tamara. You must have had a question in there. On acetate or Duralar? Have white foil. It looks great on black paper. I don't, but I have some on order, Jackie. I ordered, I was going to order where you ordered from, and I thought, I don't know that I'll use white that much. And I didn't want to order that big of a roll. So I ordered just a mink roll of white to try it, to see how I like it. And I'll probably end up going back and getting the big roll. Did you have a chance to peruse that website I sent you? Oh, look at that big clump of glue booger. Mercy. Oh, see you, Robin. Yeah, be careful when you check that. You don't want to be having any wine when you do it. They have stuff I've never seen before. And it's supposed to be heat reactive, although she said she's never used it on a mink. Basically, she decorates furniture with it. It seems to be what her main thing is. But when the order comes in, that I ordered a bunch of 12 by 12 sheets instead of rolls to test them and to see how I like the colors. So I'll share that with everybody when I get those. We'll have a foil party. Just what we need. Oh, mercy. Put this one down here since the edge is flat and I can't get it to round out. I'll just drop that bad boy right down there on the edge. No one will be the wiser. Turn this around. This is down. Oh, heck. Oh, this one's not down yet. Okay. Oh, like, what's happening there? Yeah. Yep. When you see the website, you can see what all she does with it. But yeah, she covers like dressers and old dressers that have those bowed drawers and stuff with the foils. And they're not all real shiny like this from what I can tell, but they're muted a little bit with like a, I don't know, what would you call it? Like a burl design, or I don't know. All kind of different designs. Really cool. Where were you? You were right here, I think, weren't you? Oop. Artistic Painting Studio. Yeah, there you go. I found them on Etsy. And I had a few rolls because they only had the rolls there, I believe. I had a few rolls in my cart, and I thought, I better make sure these are heat reactive, because it didn't really say that in the description, and it said recommended using their adhesive. And I thought, well, I could still use them, but it'd be really cool if I could mink those rascals. So anyway, I emailed her. She emailed me right back, and she said they're heat reactive. She's never used the mink though. So we're going to assume that's going to work. And plow forward. So I ordered, she said, go to my website. You can see a sample pack there if you want to try that first. Yeah, it's all kind of animal prints and faux textures and all kind of good stuff. So, yeah. So I want to get some, what I want to do? I want to put some new Pictograph little stamps in here before it gets too busy. I want to get those in there a little bit. Hang on. Oh, I better use archival. And I should probably get out my mouse pad to put under this watercolor paper so I get a better chance of a good impression, I think. You only get a first time to make a good impression. It's true in stamping and in life. I love these new characters, if I must say so myself. Well, there's one that I know does not work with heat of any kind. And what the heck is it, Virginia? What is it? What is it? Oh, you know what? I shouldn't say that. It doesn't work with my the foil quill pens. It didn't work with those. And I think that might have been the deco foil, although it does work in the mink. Not the best, but some. going to be dangerous, Jim. Do not be fooled, my friend. Prepare yourself before you get sucked in. I'll just put one of each of these around. Oh, and I forgot to put my mouse pad under it, but it actually came out pretty good. I had it pretty well lubed up too. Let me put you right in this kind of blank-ish spot. And there I go without my mouse pad again. Why do I even do it? We are memory keepers foil. No, that's the that is the foil quill stuff, right? We are memory keepers. What was it? The deco. I don't think the deco foil works with the quills. Maybe they don't get hot enough. I don't know. Because I remember trying to do the Xander sent me some foil. It was called fractured glass or something like that. Shattered glass, I think. And it did not work very well with that. You know what? I got to go back and look. I can't. Don't make me swear to it. Don't make me do it. There's that one. Get this bad boy in here somewhere. Need something down here. I don't want to go sideways across the top with these, but go right down here with you. Yes, that's where it was. I know. Do you see the crackle one, Jackie? For those that were looking for wanted a crackle roller, Artistic Painting Studio, they do sell decorative rollers, and one of them is crackle. I remembered seeing that on our Etsy shop. Yep, they sure do. Make sure you tell her new buddy Patty sent you. Okay. Now what are we doing? Get rid of the mousy pad. And I think we can do with a little bit of this print like I wanted to use here and there. Maybe something more like this. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll come across the top of this. Now that I put that on there and got that all neatly in there, I shall come over and cover it up. I think that's going to go right there. We have to be willing to let go of some of the layers. Yay! Jackie, I may lead you to the poorhouse, but I will never lead you astray. Now I went off the edge with that, so I'm going to come back and nip a little of that out of there. Little nip and tuck. Get out of there. Okay. Oops. Some of that just didn't want to cut for whatever reason. All right, let's see. What do we need? What do we need? Cancel. Oh, I had big shiny circles in there too. Not that I have to have them, but I did. And I want to put some of the foiled scripting in there at some point. How cute are you? See, I could maybe put that right in there. Because again, we're going to cut it all up. No focal point. Or, let's see. I think we're beyond this. I think we got too much going on here. Even for my clever piece I had for the side. But we'll put you back in the pot for future use. We don't need any more surfboards. We'll put them back in the pot. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Where can I put you? Let's make two of you. All right, now where are we going to put you? Maybe something sideways. Let's make it go sideways. Maybe. Too bad it's not long enough, but that's okay. We'll maybe bump it up against that surfboard and let it end wherever it ends. Maybe there. And maybe we'll put a little something in here. Maybe from the bottom of that down that way. That's what we'll do. You're going to eat ramen for 2 weeks. I hear it's good for you. You're teaching him a lesson in economics and home finance and sacrifices. I can make up all kind of crap. You'll be good. Okay. There's that. And this piece we're going to run down there. Okie dokie. Believe we're in agreement because I didn't ask. Ay. That went ish here. And this, I still have you. A little lovely. I do think I'm going to put that right in there. Am I missing anything? Creativity. To add some chopped up hot dog. There you go. You put a hot dog in ramen. Ramen. You're good. I know, right, Green? I'm gonna need my. Hey, Z. Glad you made it. Did your class end early? Oh, oops. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I must say, I do like making these cards with the glue stick better than the matte medium. It would get so wet and take so long to get dry. And these are nice. All right, let's put you right in here, little Bubba. In you go. Good enough. Actually, you know what? I should have put that down with that other glue because that was on rice paper and that would have probably gone transparent. Too late. Hang on, guys. I got to take a 30-second break to run to the refrigerator that is in the garage down here and grab a water. Mama's thirsty. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. We had an extra bottle of water when we came back from somewhere. Hospital, maybe. Dave said, why don't you just throw it in the refrigerator down here so you have a cold one down here if you ever want it. Well, here we are. He's right again, but if anybody tells him, I'll bring you. Just kidding. And I do really like this Dylan mug. Makes alkaline water and keeps it cold for 24 hours. Yay. Okay. So maybe a little something of this down here in this little hole. I'm going to cut this right off there. I usually tear this when I'm doing a collage in my journal because I don't like the straight edges to look too contrived, but here I'm going to lay it on straight edge, so just contrive away. I need to grab a piece of cardstock to give me a little body. Wouldn't that be nice if cardstock could give me a little body? Oh, there's a pipe dream for you. That's okay. It's okay. I don't know, where do I want that? I got to get some black and white in here too. Must have my black and white bits. Ooh, that felt like it was going to go bad. Going badly. CB talked about shrimp and grits. I knew it was only a matter of time before we got there. That's actually very good. If it's cooked well, it's delish. Pop some of those out while I have her going. Now, didn't I cut 3? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Now, these I'm going to learn my lesson, and I'm going to use that other glue so they go clear. All right, where's my little, this poor brush. That poor brush has been in water for a long time. Oh, Glenda, that was you? That's all right. Shrimp and grits is a good thing. This is the Yamato starch glue that's recommended for rice paper. It goes pretty much transparent on a lot of rice papers, not all of them. I think this one, it's not going to do it so much. That's all right. I forgive it. Yeah, even when I put a little bit on the top, try to get it wet. It's working a little bit better, but not going as transparent as some. That's okay. I forgive you. Okay, I got to get, before I get much more of this, I need to get some black and white down here. Must have black and white paper. Okay. And that's in here. Oh, I almost forgot. I got to get some of the foiled text in there too. Oh, speaking of which, there we go. I'll use that one. Oh, here's another surfboard. Oh, and another shiny one. Oh, and more shiny ones. That's okay. Oh, I like having a stash. All these little pieces I'll use. And then it's going to be a sad day when I run out of this stuff. Must find more. I found some on the Daiso site, but you have to buy 10 packs of the whole variety of black and white, which that's okay because it's cheap enough. However, the shipping is like $26 to get it here from California. Come on. Are you kidding me? It's got glue boogers all over it on that starch glue lid. We shall have to start over with another piece of deli. Okay, let's see what we got here. I know. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Had them in my cart, was going to check out, and I thought, oh, no. That doesn't even seem legal. Okay, let me get some of this down here. How am I going to do this? This is on a carrier sheet as well. This is deli, I think, which works really well. Did I just say that out loud? And what happened? Oh, mercy. Come on. Let that sit there a minute. And let me tear. As I recall, this didn't water cut so great because of the resist that's on these deli pages. So I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Maybe so, Jackie, but with the state of everything out there, I wouldn't want to ask anybody to go to the store. I think the packs, the whole variety of pack, are like $1.80 each. So 10 of them, it was $18 for 10 of them, which I wouldn't mind getting, giving some away, but it just ticked me off with the amount of shipping. I didn't think that was right. All right, we'll put one of you in there. And we'll see if I can salvage the one I ripped in half. I'm just hoping to get 3 little bits of this in here. But, you know, even if it's torn, they're going to get cut up. So we'll just go with whatever this gives me. Oh, see? Be nice to the paper. The paper will be nice to you. Sometimes. Not all the time. Not looking at the chat right now, as you might imagine. Oop. Get off of there. That'll probably patch up pretty good, actually. I can probably make that somewhat invisible. Unless I rip it completely in half while I'm doing this. So next week, for all those Marylanders that would have been here, next week would have been our gathering. But I'm so glad that I just went ahead and canceled it while I was able to get everybody's money back still. And I think it was the safest thing to do. And now, actually, I don't think we could do it anyway. So I'm okay with that decision. But we will have a group Zoom for the people that were coming to Maryland. We're going to do a Zoom Friday night. That should be fun. I know. I had to. I was afraid of losing deposits for people that, you know, if we're not going to go. I mean, I know it's non-refundable once I sign the contract, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to try my best to get everybody's money back. And, oh, that's cool, Jackie. If you, that was a good idea. I'll have to look for it. Okay, where are we going to put you, my little lovely? Right in here, maybe? These get so curly. And put you right in there, maybe? And you are the one with the boo-boo. Well, let's put these two down and see where we end up. Here. All right. Come here, my little dumpling. Don't fold over on me. Don't do it. There we go. That's a better attitude. I hear Dave up there talking to my mom. There's that one. And this one went up here. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. I need more of this stuff foiled. Must have more of this foil. The script. You know what? I think I'll bring this one right over top of this circle. Interrupt that a little bit. It's going to be a little, I'll put black and white over this boo-boo. Oh, it's bigger boo-boo. See? A glue stick might not have been the best way to go, but we're in it now. We are in it now. Oh, I don't want to cover all that. Let's go up here. I don't want to cover all that up. Oh, look at you. You're all flubbed in here. That's okay. Let's see if I can put you together. I do not think so. That's all right. I'll put black and white over top of it, and no one but us will be the wiser. Ah! Come on. Eee. Almost okay. Well, let's just do this. Let's see. I need a piece. Now I have a straight edge on the side of this. Do I want to put it somewhere on a straight edge? Are any of those good choices? I cover up my pictographs. That would just be rude. Maybe I need skinnier edge. Oops. Just these little interrupted little streaks of this is pretty cool. So let's see. Can you Google it? You can Google anything. All right, we'll put a little skinny bit of this up here. And it might cover a little bit of the pictograph stamps, but that's okay. Where do we want to cover this? I'm going to have to slice something through here. Maybe we'll just go right there. All right, let's put you down there. Is that going to cover that? Ah! See, no one will know. All right, I need some sparkles. I don't need giant ones. We'll use some of this size. Come on. Really? Get a couple more of those bad boys in here. Yeah. That baby sounds like it means business. Seriously, work with me. All right, let's stop there. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's probably why I had a problem. I was off the side of that one. Oh, well. Okay. What time is it? 8:10. 8:10. Holy mama. When did that happen? All right, let's get some little circles down here somewhere. Oh, that was, what the hell happened there? Ugh, that did not go well. Let's break some of this up this way. Where can I put you? Although you got a point right there. I don't know why. Round you up a little bit. Now I'm talking to the papers. That's great. Ooh, that's shiny. It's a little hard on the eyeballs. No, I don't need that there. Where can I put you? I'd hide my surfboard. I hate to lose that. I hate to lose any of it. But we got to lose something. What's it going to be? Maybe let's drop some more of these little circles in here. And then we'll decide. Maybe I don't need that big semicircle. Maybe I'll just put some strips down there. Or use the big black and white stripes that I have. Too. I don't have to have all. Let's break up this intersection of this. Like so. And let's put you right there. That's hiding the part of the surfboard that didn't foil. If you remember, this foil went on here right like up to here, and then it stops. You can see the line. Well, you could see it if I showed you, but I didn't really show you, did I? Whew, man. I got you all glued up. I'm going to put you somewhere. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Let's put you right here and put a little over that little intersection where these all come together. Okay, let me find my, where's my black and white drawer? My black and white drawer, where are you? Oh, jeez. Jelly plates. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm not looking at the chat at the moment. Got my head crammed in a drawer. Ooh. Oh. Ooey. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted. This is scrapbooking paper. Oh, now I got two pieces of it. Okay. Maybe we need, oh, mercy. Lisbeth, hello. Welcome. I don't even know if I can fit a big one in here. But maybe we'll do some long stripes. You know what? I'm going to take this to my cutter and cut off some long little strips so they're nice and even and not so wonkified. Width. All right. There we go. Won't need all those right now, but we'll have them for future projects. Okay, this has got to go. Let's see, chat. I'm not paying attention to cat. Hey, Carrie Ann. Let me go back to my reference photo. Oh, hell, where did it go? Really? I just heard Mom tell Dave, I'm going back, Dave. Okay, so I do have a lot of those little crisscrossed black and white bits. We can just slice some of this stuff up. Just throw it in wherever we want. This end of this one's gone, so I kind of want to overlap that. What will I lose if I do that? Not much. The only thing about doing one of these collages is I'm looking down all the time. Patty, do you sell your digital download sheets in multi-packs or all in one? Deb, go look at my Etsy shop. You'll see I have collages out there. I think I forget how many. I forget to tell you how many. There's either 4 or 5 pages on each set. Like the background, I think they're 5 pages. I think the collages are maybe 4 sheets, and the tear sheets, I think, are 4 or 5. I forget. But there's multiple sheets, but there's different packs of them. Deli. I need deli. It's funny though. I do like working with those. I know this isn't the same piece I had in my hand, but I thought maybe a thinner one would work a little better there. I'm going to cut that white off there and cut some of that white off there. That should be about right. We'll see in a minute. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Is Eileen still here? I haven't heard anything out of Eileen in a while. She's usually been screaming at me by now. Kind of miss her. Bless her heart. Oh, I was really off on that. Find another little skinny one. Let's see. Where can I go with you, my little lovely? I don't want to break up too much of this. That's kind of interesting going through those circles, though, isn't it? Doesn't quite reach, but that's okay. I kind of like how that looks there, intersecting that. Need more black and white. I need some little torn little bits. Just to cut it up here and there. And trying to picture when I cut this all up, teeny little pieces of interest here and there. Let's do this. Let's put this flat end down here on the edge and let this taper down to a point up there somewhere. Oh, I like those intersecting like that. Huh. Okie dokie. Yeah, Cabana Boy, no doubt. Do I want to go here with that? I kind of tore. That looks kind of funky. I don't want that. And these are not going to be too friendly other than this piece right here. This piece, maybe we can take it from there. Let us see. Let's throw some glue on this bad boy. Let's get her moving. Does anybody know if Paula's coming on tonight? I saw the other day she said she wasn't feeling well. And I know she usually comes on later on a Saturday night. How did I miss that whole piece? I still don't think I have enough black and white in there. It feels like, doesn't it? Does it feel like that to you? It feels like that to me. Where's my little half circle I said we wouldn't need? There you are. Maybe I need you anyway. Oh, now that I have this straight line to kind of bump it off of, maybe we can like come down like this and work that in there. Well, let's just do it. What the hell? It's not a masterpiece. It's going to be cut up into little teeny weeny cards. Oh, thanks, Deb. I think you'll enjoy them. They're I like using those where you can, you know, put it like when I use Robin's, it's like putting a piece of her stuff in with my stuff. And it's pretty cool. Let's cut this one in half this way and try to squirrel this one in here somewhere. I think it's too big and it's going to cover some interesting bits if I use the whole big circle. So we'll just use half. I do also want to add some more foil bits. I remember putting little dots in here that I liked. Uh-oh. Did I prematurely glue? I hate to do that, but it must be done. Oh, it's crooked. Crap. Well, it's crooked. I must have cut it crooked. Oh, mercy. I'm not a machine, people. Maybe we'll bite down on this over here. Like, I don't know. Does that look right? I lose this and that. Go down now. That doesn't seem right. If I go up there, I lose some of the font, scripting. But that looks kind of cool with that opposite black and white. So guess what? We're going to just do it. And I'll put something else shiny over that. Okay. All right. We can stop that for now. And let's see. Did I miss anything in chat? I'm looking at chat now if anybody wants to say anything to me or if Eileen needs to call me a name or anything. Okay, so now where are those? I've organized myself into confusion because now I don't know. I'm going to use these circles at some point. And these. And this. And that can go in there. Oops, what's this? All right. Are they in here? Oh, would that be pretty down there somewhere? Streak through there. See, here's that print. I did one in black and white, and I did another one in a different color that I was showing you. And what is that? That's onion skin. I might use that gold scripting. I'm looking for, okay. I'm going to put all these foiled things in one place because it drives me crazy. Here we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, that's my, see, here's that original piece. There she is right there. But I want to put all these foil pieces in one of these little clear pocket folder organizer things. So they are protected and I can find the damn things. Boy. All right, so now I want, let's see. This is that indigo blue. So that'll go like pretty much gone, but it's not gold like all this is gold. Do we care? Oh man, would that look cool in there? I don't know. Well, you know how we find out. Yes, this is my rose gold watercolor, Jackie. And it's I scripted on indigo blue. Hey, Candy. So where's my water brush? There you are. Let's see what we can do with this. Get her going. This I should be able to really close on this stuff. It's funny. Some days my scripting just flows out of me. Some days I look like I'm using my left hand tied behind my back. This day was a good day. I really liked how this one came out. If it was black, I would take a picture of it, but I've photographed the rose gold before, but it works, but it's not great for trying to reproduce it. Work with me, baby. Come on. There we go. Look at you. Come on. Around the little pointy card. Yes, I agree, Jackie. I have a ton, but this I do use all the time. You've probably seen my Petri dish of rose gold. Hi. Did you get some from Xander, Jackie? You know, Xander sells that in her shop, Paint and Paper Studio, if anyone's interested. I think most of you guys know that. There we go. It really is very pretty in person. I don't know how it translates on the screen. But it's very shiny. It's very reflective. Okay, let's see what we got here. Where can I put you, my little lovely? I don't want to get too many layers built up in one place. Maybe right there. Well, what the hell? We're going to do it. So let's just do it. I'm going to use the the starch glue. Drat, she missed it. Me? Did I miss something? What did I miss? Jackie has it. Okay, CB, I'm looking. What did I miss? Give me your number for your boss, Judy. I'll take care of this. I'll have to go back and look at chat later, I think, because now I'm in a crucial spot right here now. I'm not looking at chat right now. Trying to make sure I get all these little edges. Watch this stick to the friggin' deli paper or tear. This is really fragile stuff. Come here, my little lovely. Oh, I forgot where I was going to put it. I think, oh man, don't do it. Don't fold over on me. Come on. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. No. Oh, damn. Let me try to stick that down before I lose it all. This folded in on itself. Can I save it? Ah, crap. I gotta put this down with one hand and try to get that off of there. I don't think I can do it. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay. Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off of there. Holy mackerel. Oh, no, don't do it. Not you. Sorry, guys. I am upside down trying to. Whew. Lordy. Okay. Good night, Nellie. Well, I got a couple wrinkles in there. I think that's just going to have to be how that works. I don't want to reactivate the watercolor with the wet glue. I'll be back in a minute. I'll need to take a break. Sweet Moses. Well, it's down there. After all that, I don't know if I'm wild about it or not. I mean, I love it, but I don't know if I love it on here. Let me be clear. Although I think I need another piece. Ugh. All right, let's just try to, while we're doing it, let's just see. How could I do that better that it wouldn't be so dramatic? Get ready, CB. What's CB getting ready to do? Hey, Doc, you know what you say to somebody who tells you can't do something? Tell them to go pound sand. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. You just need to try and practice and do what the hell you want to do. Don't let anybody tell you can't do something. That makes me ready to fight. That's my old Dundalk roots getting riled up in me. Some of you girls know about those roots and have seen me riled. Oh. Nobody said it was going to be pretty. Yeah, ain't nobody telling me shit. Eileen tries. I mean, you guys are different. You're suggesting ideas. But there's a reason I'm divorced and remarried. Somebody tells me what not to do. I'm bound and determined to do it anyway. Don't play that. Oh, I don't know why I'm signing up for another nail biter like this, but you know what I should have done now that I'm already done? I should have copied that in black and white and see how that worked, because I really like the scripting that I did on this. What now? Well, you lost me, Dot. I don't know how we got from somebody telling me what to do or what not to do. Are you talking about the rules for COVID? Well, I mean, that's common sense. Of course, you want to follow those rules, no matter who told you, but somebody trying to live my life for me and tell me what to do, they can, you know what they can do. Those of you who know me know what they can do. I'm not seeing much of the chat at all. This is very intense work. Broke a sweat over that last little debacle. Doesn't take much. Whew, okay. Now, see, I don't want to, where am I going to put it? Well, I don't know. Oh, that's actually pretty straight. Let's see if I can twist this way. Look at you cooperating and all that. Maybe I'll go right down here. And hopefully that gold will all peek through there. Looks like it is. Well, now that it's on there, I don't think I like it. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Whew, got to turn the fan on. Yeah, not wild about that. Oh, here goes the wind tunnel. You have it both ways. Either got to suck up the wind or turn it off. All right, I think I want to put some little strips of this, of these dots down here. Well, let's just cut them out of here first. The time is at 8:45. Trying to cut them pretty close so the white doesn't show. And then I got to cut each row out. Oh, CB was trying to, well, CB, of all times for you to fail. It's very pretty. Maybe a glaze over to change the color. I don't know how I would do that on here, Jackie, and not mess up the whole works. Oh, I got to pick up the scissors. No wonder it's blowing. I keep picking up my paperweight. Oh, good night. Come on. CB, I'm surprised you didn't FaceTime me. Okay, now hopefully I can peel these off their carrier sheets. I need my little pokey tool, I think. I got to get rid of the glasses and look really close. Oh my. So there, I got a little bit of a corner. There we go. Ooh. Glue booger on my pokey tool. That's what he said. Oh God, I tickle myself sometimes. That ought to bring Eileen out of the darkness. Okay, where am I going to put you? Got to find a little blank spot worthy of these gold dots. Oh, these are very tricky. They're very curly Q when they let them go. There we go. The glue flattens them out a little bit. I don't know why I picked there, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. Pokey tool. See, at least Joan thinks I'm funny. Me and Joan, that's all I need to think I'm funny. Or is that maybe Paul instead of you, Joan? Oh my goodness, this is very tedious. If you're watching the recording, speed ahead. There we go. Gotcha. I want to pull off a little slower because it seems like when you rip it off, it looks like one of those, the little curly ribbons you curl with the scissors that I don't want to curl right now. Okay, where are you going to go, honey? Where am I going? Oh shit! Where am I going to put you? Let's go right here. It needs a little something right in here. That's one trick about these things on these carrier pages that I'm finding. Do you have that problem, Jackie? That they want to curl? Jujo. Oh, God bless us. All right, let's put one of you. I gotta make some more of these little dots. Oh, Lordy. Come on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hang on. Luckily, I only have this one and one more. About to bore myself to death. Jeez Louise. So did anybody watch, I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago, Labor of Love? That ended up back in your hometown, Jackie. Not that that means you need to watch it, but just saying. I need to break some of this black and white up here. Let's put this. Let's just do that. Peel the carrier away from the paper. Well, I got one more to try it. What? Peel the carrier away from the... All right. I think cutting these and not having the very edge. There we go. Oh, look at you. Can I just use the tool to worm my way down there? I don't know. I must be doing something wrong. It still keeps curling on me. But this little tiny thing, and it's on deli, so that's kind of fighting me, I guess. How rude. Oh, shit. That doesn't help. All right. Let's put you right in here. Whew. Enough of that. Lay it down and peel the carrier sheet away. I will give that a go next time. Let's put this up here. Do I want to mess with any of this and gluing this instead of just actually scripting on these little empty spots? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this easy from this point in. All right, let me have a look-see. Oh, come on. Can't believe this is going back to taking me off my page. Oh, it wasn't that far back. I got entirely too many damn pictures on here. That Photodot app, I'm telling you, that's racking up my photos. I love that thing. It's a good pastime. I burned up a lot of them in the hospital, I can tell you that. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, I know what I did that looked kind of cool. I went in with just a little marker, a little, oh, that's actually the video. I made the white marks on the black and white, and I made the little gold dots with gold paint. Heather and Jan. So let's let's do that. Let's call this part of this, oh, out of this. Put that in the good pile. Get rid of all of this stuff. CB, guess what I found when I was cleaning up the other day? You'll never guess. I'll just tell you. Bye, Margaret. I found a bunch of my old cardstock roll-offs when I used to roll off on cardstock instead of this newsprint. How about there's my pile I had for CB to give her next week when next week is not happening. So, yeah, I'll just send it to you. I am looking for some gold paints. Paper palette. I need to get another little paper palette. I guess I could have put it right on my deli. Oh, I need to find my mark maker first. Hold on. Hold the phone. Mark makers. Mark makers. Make me a mark. This is a good size, I believe. One of these little dauber doolies. Night, Dorothy. That's just about had it. There's a few more molecules in there I'm nursing. So I used this, and I did, like I went in these little circles here and made a little gold dot. And here, it's got too much paint on it, I think. And here. And there's one. A little teeny tiny bit there. I'm going to put one on here and go over that black and white where that should be. And then I think here and there on the surfboards, I popped a little one in when I needed it. And here's a little circle there. I'll put one there. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know that I need it anymore. They seem more significant last time. Just take up some room here and there. Put a little something, something in the background every once in a while where there's a bare spot. Put one right there. I don't know why, but we just did. Let's do this. Let's do halvesies. Let me put it on the deli. Let's do little halvesies here. Have a little scalloped edge there. Or maybe we'll do this in the black and white up here. Put my elbow in the wet paint. That's always the... Oh, that looks kind of cute. Little... Oh, Jesus. Klondike time. Text my husband. He's probably already on it. God bless him. Okay. Got a little something right there. Oops. Okay. I think I'm ready to stop. So now I need to put that, I don't want to put it in the water. Let me grab a baby wipe and get it a little bit wiped off so that I don't go back to use it. It'll be hard as a rock. Is that Laura Lou? Hey, there she is, the enabler. Nice. I've been called worse. Hope everything works for everybody. What? Oh, for Zooming? I hope so. I'm a-hoping. Okay. Dave said, I know, Mom. She said, your mom told me she wanted one tonight. Hey. Okay, so now I want to move this out of the way. This is an accident waiting to happen. And get a white gel pen. And start dotting my way around the page. I can't wait to cut this one up because I don't like it at all like that. See, you try to repeat something. Doesn't always work. Which white pen did I like? I think it's the Jelly Roll. It's the real opaque one, isn't it? We're going to go with that. Glasses off, head down. So I think on this big one, I might draw circles in there. Yep, I hear him back there. He's a good son-in-law. He'll even miss you guys coming this week. He always likes it when you guys all come over. Okay, Jackie. I don't know when that's going to be, but could be here. We just don't know. So I'm going to put little dots across small black stripes. Just to give it a little more interest for when these get cut up. Yes, CB, I wish I'd have seen you telling me no. Hard to stop me once I get an idea you're going. There's a lot of wet gold paint around here. Just waiting for me to put an elbow or a wrist in it. Hang on, where's Jerry? What did Jerry say? What's happening with Zoom? Oh, yeah. I set up a Zoom for everybody that was supposed to come to Maryland. This would have been, which is my 5th or 6th year, guys. I don't remember. It would have been my 5th or 6th year of having my little art retreat in Maryland. And it's Allie, it's just my little gathering that I do for people that have followed me for years. And actually, most of the same people come back and over every year. Like CB's been there every year. Zandra, Joan was there all but the first year. Laurie Lou's been there several years. Kathy, Gayla, Tam, Glenda was there one year. I forget who all's in chat now. Usually there's like 28 of us, 30 max. And we would just get together and on a Wednesday and go do art and hang out 24 hours if we wanted to in the art room. And most of us stayed at the hotel. Some of the locals went home that came and didn't pay for the hotel, but most of us stayed at the hotel. And we had the art room 24 hours a day, so we would be in there late. Dave would bring us over a cooler with some wine and adult beverages to partake of. And we just have a good old time. We did classes for years, and then last year I just decided to have it more like a crop. Everybody brought whatever they wanted to work on, and everybody seemed to really like that better. It wasn't like any pressure to keep up with the class or, you know, anything like that. So this one, what am I going to do with this one? I'll put stripes across this one. But it's always fun. We have shopping sprees some evenings. Everybody go to the Queen's Ink. Saturdays we do a caravan of vehicles. Everybody would load up and we'd hit the art stores down in the city and go out for lunch. Last year we went to a bar restaurant and had steamed crabs, a local favorite. And, you know, just yuck it up. 2 years ago, after it was over, 9 of us caravanned up to New Jersey, got on the ferry, went into New York City, and went to Kramer Pigments, the watercolor, and learned how to make metallic watercolors. So that was fun. We went up on when did we have class? We went up on Sunday, right after we shut down the art weekend. We left Sunday, drove up, went into the city, checked in our hotel, went shopping, went out to dinner. That was quite the hootenanny. And then slept overnight at the hotel right across from Kramer, and then got up and went to class, and then beat feet back to the ferry, and everybody went their own way. Cece was with us that year. She went to New York with us, and she drove from Montreal to come down and teach that year. So she left New York and headed for Montreal. Xandra and Tam headed to Jersey, and everybody else piled in the Navigator with me, and back to Maryland we came. And then Jan left that night. And when we got back to, Jan drove, she had to drive back to Alabama. And she drove part of the way. I'm not sure how far she made it, into Virginia somewhere, I think, just to get some of that drive under her belt. But that was a lot of fun. Another day, possibly, maybe, if New York is ever New York again. So sad. Okay. So see what I'm doing? I'm just doing a little dots, little circles, little dashes, trying to give it a little more layer of something. I'm not a very good doodler, so I do very basic marks. Nothing fancy here. My hand's shaky anymore. All rumors, Jerry. I would not believe that unless you had proof. Luckily, none exists. Well, there was a video or two in New York. I do recall, of a tango. That happens. What are you going to do? Boy, that one was crooked. I'm trying to go faster, which I should not do. But do you see me stopping? No. Butt on the bar, Patty. CB. Let's not go there. Oh, bless you. This is rather tedious. Hopefully, if you're watching the recording, you've zoomed way ahead. Or you can click on the controls and speed it up. The time and a half or double time. You might want to double time this one. Yeah, CB in the bar. Right, Laura Lou? Can't help they had a wanted poster for her the next year. Skipping out on her bill. How rude. You know, Eileen is the one that actually told me about that place. She used to come up here all the time. Right in my backyard for craft classes. I didn't even know they had them there. Of course, that's before I was really doing any mixed media stuff, to be honest. But if I'd have known Eileen was going to be there, I'd have gone. Oh, crap. I got to get that one in the middle there yet. Then we're going to call her done. Where did I see? Oh, this little bit here. Oh, this is over top of so many layers. I don't even know if this is going to show. We'll try. Whew, sweet Moses. What time is it? 9:14. Lousy. Okay. There it is. Everything's white. Can't find my pen cap. So now I'm going to take, I think I used a silver pen. Is it this one? And I just did little marks in the white background. See you, Larlo. Take care. I'm just going to make some random little spirally swirls. And over here, I'm just going to do a bunch of little dash lines in this flat white paper that's here. See, just little teeny tiny little shiny marks in there. Of course, it's not shining so much, but it is silver. Why is that not showing? What that looks like. Really? Well, you're just going to have to trust me. And then here, let's just do this. Some of this white is just the white watercolor paper where none of that ink flowed and clouded up into. So we'll just put little stuff in there. Maybe here a little bit. Let's see, what do I want to do in here? Just making little squiggles and little teeny tiny little scripting kind of marks. Sometimes maybe. Oh, it went right there. How rude. Really? Now it stopped writing? How's that possible? Oh, thanks, Libby. I like the first try better. Now, why won't this write now? Rats. All right, gotta find another. Do I have another silver pen? Huh, I do. So we'll have to figure you out later. I do. I'm just making little loop-de-loos and all kind of stuff in there, just for a little noise. A little noise in the background. Here, I'm just going to put some dashes down that white space there. And maybe cut this bad boy up and see what we get. So when you do like that, it doesn't look too bad. Try writing on your hand. Oh, with this? Is this a trick? It doesn't like my hand either. And I barely ever used it, so it should not be out of ink. Oh, there it goes. It started. CB, it's like you're a genius. Honestly. Okay, did I miss any black and white little ditties? No. It seems as though I've got everything. I don't see any gaping holes that need a little schmutz. Maybe I should finish this little thing, what I was trying to do there. All right, let's call her done. Cut this bad boy up. I almost said something else, but I didn't, so we're good. Let me get my cutter. My cutter upper. Oh, Jesus, I sat in one place too long. That's not good. Okie dokie. So now, we're going to go 3.5, right? 3.5 long. Say goodbye. Oh, I probably should have taken a picture, but that's okay. I'm not that wild about this one anyway. It's okay. 3.5. Zap. Oh, I should probably put my cap on this. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Cass, I loved what you did with that bronze paint. And next time Big Girl's Jelly Plate coming out, we're going to be doing it. That was so cool. So now here's the bottom piece. So I need to decide, do I want to lose a little bit here? Or do I want to lose a little bit here? And I think I'm going to lose the bottom because I don't think it's as interesting. So 3.5 there. Oh no, what am I doing? Wrong way. See, I almost screwed up. 3.5. We'll say goodbye to that. But see, it's still kind of a little interesting piece of its own. You can't hate it. Now we go 2.5 this way. 2.5. 2.5. And then when I get down to the last little edge, I decide, do I want to lose this? No. Do I want to lose this? I can. I can do that. Okay, there we go. And this 2.5. 2.5. You know what? I'm going to lose this because, let's see. This is a whole big blob of like nothing right there. So let's do this. Keep that. And we'll keep this 2.5. And we'll get rid of this little piece of beauty on its own, but wasn't going to be much on the card. Oh yeah, I've had that for a long time. And then you know what? I didn't use it much until I started following Robin, and now I can't put it down. I use it. It shows up everywhere pretty much. What am I doing? I think I'm going to go this way. Keep that. Oh, I don't want to lose that surfboard though. We'll go this way. There's that. And now keep my little pictographs. This. Oh, I don't want to lose either edge of that, but I'm not going to lose this edge. I like that. So there we go. Okay. I'll show you what I got. Oh my goodness. So I may try to stream tomorrow too, because I wanted to do a collage. I mean, a collage in my book and use some of that paper. And I want to play with foiling a little bit more. So, so I used a silver pen on these to edge these. Oh my, which is this, the 4 Artists marker by Pebeo, and it's the Brilliant Silver. It's oil-based, but see, this is what I used to edge these cards instead of black. And with all the metallics in there, I think that was a good choice. Oh my, what was that? Oh my God, Chelsea just sent these pictures. They went to her in-laws for crabs. Look at Owen holding a crab. Where is he? Cute little boogers. I know, you gotta make it ugly. So you got enough going on when you get there. So these, I get this 15 millimeter nib because I like to either do this with it or make marks like this down a collage. Remember when I used to do those stacks of those little rectangles? Oops, I got to glue that again. That little part of that's lifting up. I'll come back. But each one of these, you know, it's not too bad. See, there's that one. Here was this one. There's that one. So when you, it looks like it's like way too much shiny stuff on there, but there's no such thing. You can take that to the bank, my friends. At least not in my little world. There's that one. See how those surfboards just a little bit peeking up in there? I don't like it. This one's pretty plain, but even so, oh, that's coming up too. I must go back and re-glue a couple of these bits. Let's see, with just these little peaks of these circles coming in and that circle kind of there. Actually, that character went that way. So that's how that came out of there. But it can go either way. There's that one with one of the rose gold characters right in the face of that one. This one's got a little edging of one of the rose gold characters. A surfboard, some dots, some pictographs from the stamp. Right, you got to busy it up. That one. That looks cool how that crisscross of that big black and white check came out there. There's that one. Oh, that'd be cool, Kathy. Let me know if you want one to do that, and I'll send it to you. I'd like to see that. I'm not going to do that. That sounds like too much talent and work to me, but I would like to see it. Oops, what's this long piece of? That's actually a cool idea. Actually, that one goes like so. I'll show these again, Kathy, and then let me know which one you think would make a good subject for you. There's that one. Kind of like this one. That one. I'll go back with that glitter glue with that little fine needle nose and get under some of these little edges that are coming up on me. There's that one. Last but not least, oops, see, there's one coming up. Maybe I'm not gluing these as well good as I think I am. Where's my lid? Thanks, Deb. Okay, hang on. Let me take a drink real quick. This is going to be tricky, Kathy, because of a little bit of a delay when I'm trying to point one out to you. I don't know. Maybe you want one of these. I think these are nicer myself. These are some of my favorites. One. I don't know how we're going to do this because of the delay. Should I just let's just do this. Maybe I'll hold up a few on this. This is going to be a cluster. Okay, let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any of those grab you? Oh, see, CB, I'm reading your mind now. Any of those? No. Okay. Is that a no? I think that's a no. Now, if you change your mind, I got to remember where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, you might be sorry you said that now. Same order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Five. This one. Is that the one? All right. And what about these that didn't even get a chance? They feel bad. 1, 2, just in case. And then I'll put your 5 next to it out here. And then you can see if you like any of these better than 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is the one you picked out here. Five's the winner. 2. Five's the winner. Okay. Get you know how to get in touch with me online, Kath. Just send me your address. I'll get her over there. All right, kids. They really pop on a black background, though. That's good. I like that. Okay. That's where we ended up. I had in my head I was going to play with my new stamps, but that didn't happen. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. So if anybody's listening or joined that hadn't known before, I got my latest set of rubber stamps out on my Etsy shop, which is Inky Obsessions. And they look like this. They're my second version of my Pictograph symbols. Call them Pictograph 2.0. Focus for mother. Really? There we go. And these figure 8s that I played with in there, there's a little square set here. They come in either cling. This is a cling set, and I had her cut these into stacks instead of having the one big block of those. Or you can buy the plain whole solid rubber unmounted sheet. So that's the latest ones, and all the other ones are almost restocked. I'm missing sheets 3 and 4. They should be coming in this week. But there you go. That's where we ended up. Here's the little extra bits that didn't have a home. All right, there you go. All right, guys, if I can stream tomorrow, I will. And who the hell knows when that is going to say it. When that is. I'm going to try to do it before Xandra. So Z goes on at 4:30, which means I'll probably try to go on by 1:30, maybe a little bit before, depending on how things go with the homestead. So anyway, thanks for hanging with me, guys. I appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Toodaloo. Take care, everybody.